Hi everyone. I was just on mute. Sorry about that. My name is Joanna. For those of you I have not met yet, happy Tuesday. Just wait a couple minutes to see who comes tonight. And just while we're waiting, just wanted to do a quick sound check. Can everyone hear me okay? Can you either just type in the chat, or if you have your video on, just do a thumbs up for me. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so while we wait for people to roll in, I'll just go over what props we're going to be needing tonight. So these are both optional. I like to use them just to add a little bit more of a challenge to my Pilates practice. So the first thing is a set of light weights. Mine are 3 pounds. You can use anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. We do quite a few repetitions, so lighter is better for this one. You don't need them though. And if you don't have weights, you can always grab a set of canned goods or a water bottle, something like that. The second one is a ball like this. And if you don't have a ball, you can easily grab a pillow from your sofa, something like this. And we're going to be using this tonight in our inner thigh. So that's just going to provide a little bit more resistance when we squeeze on it. All right. Looks like we have a good crew here. And again, I totally recommend turning your video on. That way I can provide better feedback if I can see what you're doing. Again, no pressure. It's just, it's nice to see faces instead of blank screens. So we're going to get started tonight. And if there's anything at the end of the class that you want to see in next week's class, feel free to type it in the group chat, and I'll be happy to include that next week. So let's get started. We're going to start standing tonight. All of our props are coming off to the side. We're just going to start with a slight bend in our knees. Feet are about hip distance apart. We're just going to start by rolling our shoulders down and back. It's a nice big roll. Good. Sending your weight into your heels. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's reverse. Coming to the front now. Nice and big. Awesome. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bending from the knees. We're going to reach up. Inhale, circle the arms up, and exhale, draw the arms down. Good. Bend from the knees. Deep inhale up. And exhale. 2 more. Letting your day go. Good. Last one here. And exhale down. Okay, so we're going to grab our weights now. Again, if you have them, if not, no worries at all. We're going to keep our feet under hips and shoulders. We're going to start by lifting our arms to a T and drawing them back down. So you're going to feel shoulders drawing together. As you lift up. Good, now let's add a lift. So we're going to lift those heels up and send them back down. Good, lift them up and down. Awesome. Really get those arms all the way out, right to shoulder height. 3. And in 2. And 1. Good. We're gonna hold up here. Reach those arms out to a T. Little circles to the front. So keep going here. So I want you to imagine you're making a circle about the size of my ball here, or about the size of, this is like a grapefruit size. So we're just stirring our arm bone in the socket. Let's take that circle to the back. Okay, lifting those heels higher. To the front again. Nice, and let's go to the back. Good for 8. 6. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lowering all the way down. We're going to take a squat back. So from the side, my hips are coming to the back. We're going to reach the arms forward and then press them back. Palms are facing up, lifting over our hip line. If we reach and lift. Good. So try not to swing the arms with a lot of momentum like this. We really want to resist using those weights. We're pressing through the air as we lift up. Feeling those triceps engage. Good. Sending weight into our heels. Nice. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Holding up, we're going to open the arms to an A-frame and close. Open and close. We're just keeping lifted right above the hip line. This is looking down and ahead. We want to keep the neck and spine in the same line here. Okay, we have 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Lifting those arms to the front. And then we're going to take the right arm up, left arm back. We're going to look to our left, and then we're going to switch. Looking to our right. Staying in the squat. This time our palms are facing our body. And I want you to get that arm right up by your ear. And it's like you're swimming through the water. And let's go for 4. 3. 2. And 1. Rolling all the way up at the top, taking a nice big shoulder roll. Up and back. Let's do a couple more. Dropping down. Lifting those shoulders up. Right, down. And up. Last one. Good, nice. Okay, so we're going to take our arms up now. They're coming right over the shoulders. We're going to draw. So we're going to dip our elbow down to the side as we lean over. Feeling a stretch through our left side body. Lift that arm up. Other side. Good. We keep switching side to side. Feeling our obliques fire up. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. Beautiful. 2 more. Let's open the arms all the way down. Okay, we're gonna come into a lunge. So our right foot is coming in front, left foot is coming behind us. Our back leg is nice and straight. Optional weights here. So our hips are shining toward the front. Weights are coming down by the side. We're dropping our back knee down. We're lifting our arms out by the shoulders. And then we're stretching both legs, pressing the arms back. And we come down and press. Let's take this a little faster. So another option, if you're not using weights, you can take the hands to the hips. And make sure that knee is tracking over the ankle. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to come down. Bring those arms into the heart center. Little pulse up an inch, down an inch. Stop. 8 more. Okay, pulling those quads. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to hinge forward. Send those weights back. Reach up past the hip line. And then we're going to drop down, bend the knee, hover the knee, and send those arms straight out like we did at the beginning. So we're hinging forward, lifting those arms, and melting down, reach. Looks like our body is on a diagonal as we hinge forward, send those weights back, engaging the triceps. Let's go for 3. Nice. 2. And then 1. And let's take some tricep extensions here. So bending at the elbow and lift. Tricep kick back. So very similar to what you do with a dumbbell. We're gluing the elbow to our side body. And then lifting that lower portion of the arm up. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Step it in, shake it out. We're going to take a quick little stretch. And then we're going to come down before we do the other side. So let's take a figure 4 stretch. Our right leg is going to cross over our left first. Then we'll do the other leg. You want to keep your knee out to the side. Sit back like you're in a chair. And then we're going to come up, take that other leg, cross it over, sit back. You can hold on to something too if it's easier. Good. Okay, uncross. We're going to take those weights away for a second. And we're coming down onto our mat. So we're coming into a plank variation. Okay, so our hands are coming under our shoulders. Knees are dropping down. We're going to take a push-up. So tricep push-up. Elbows are grazing our side body. We press down. We lift up. We tuck the toes and lift the knees. Good. We come down. Press. Tuck and lift. And if you'd rather do a full push-up here, be my guest. Keeping those elbows nice and tight. Okay, let's do 2 more. Let's press back. Heels to glutes. Reach those arms forward. Walk the arms over to the right. Press back. Okay, coming through center over to the left. Okay, we're going to tuck the toes and come all the way up. And we're going to grab our ball now. So your ball here, this can either be a ball or a pillow. So we're going to use this between the knees for the next portion of our exercises. If you don't have one, no worries at all. We're going to place it between the knees and we're going to come into a hover. So I'll just give you a second if you don't have your ball. And we're coming back onto our mat. All right. So ball is coming between our knees or pillow, whatever you have. We're tucking the toes. First of all, we're squeezing on the ball so we engage our inner thighs. We're tucking the toes. My screen keeps going out on me. Sorry about that. All right. We're going to press up, tighten the hips. So tighten the hips up, squeeze that ball, and then come down, hover the knees. Good, we press up, send those heels down, and lower. So same thing in your plank. You want your shoulders to be right over your wrists. Next, let's go for 3. And 2. Last one. We're going to come down, hover those knees, squeezing it on your ball or pillow. Sending the back ribs to the ceiling. We have 8. 6. Good, lifting those knees maybe a little more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sending those knees down, removing our ball or pillow, and then we're going to come up to stand. So tucking the toes, letting the body roll all the way up, and we're going to grab our weights and do our lunge on the other side. So our left leg is in front this time, or whatever leg you did not have on that first side. We're dipping the back knee down to a hover, reaching those arms. Stretching both legs as we push back. Good, reach and push. Good, I want you to keep going here. I'm just gonna come over, take a little look on the video. That's really nice. So Cheryl, I want you to move your foot back just a little bit so your knee comes right over your ankle. Yes, good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're coming down. Hands come to the heart center. We're pulsing up an inch, down an inch. Good stuff. Let's go for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're gonna send those arms down. We hinge forward. Reach those arms back, and then hinge back to that knee drop position, knee hover. As we come up with those arms and reach. Beautiful, you got it. Let's go for 4, 3, 2 more here. Nice. Last one. We're lifting those arms. Little tricep extension. Move those elbows to your side body. Nice. Try to take the forearm just above the hip line. So we're really getting into the tricep. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it in. We're going to drop our weights. And we're going to come down to our mat. We're going to lie in a prone position. And prone just means we're down on our front side. So just like this, no props at all. If you have any lower back issues, you're going to take your legs to about mat width. Otherwise, legs are about hip distance apart. And we're taking the arms in a W shape. So elbows are slightly lower than our shoulders. Our forehead is lifted off the mat. We're going to lift the chest up, lift those arms, and lower back down. Good. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. So let the legs be active here. So I want you to think about lifting the kneecaps up and away from the floor. Good. Nice. Really lift the whole body as one piece. And now we're going to lift up. We send the arms forward. And we bend them, kind of like we're doing a lat pull. We reach forward and bend them down to our side body. Can you lift the chest any higher? Okay, let's go for 4. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching forward, lifting the legs, and alternating. Little kick. Keeping those hips nice and still. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming down, taking the hands right under the shoulders. Elbows are tight to the side body. You have a couple options here. You can take a little breather, press back to a shell stretch, or you can join me pressing up to a full plank. Tuck the toes. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're looking straight down between our hands. You can always lower the knees if you need to. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees. Press back. Reach the arms forward. Take a deep exhale. Good. Okay, we're going to come up to a tall kneeling position. So tall kneeling is when your knees are under your hips and you're sitting up like this. If you need extra, or if you have sensitive knees, I recommend folding your mat over, or maybe grabbing a towel or a pillow or something like that for support. We're taking our left leg out long. Hands are starting on our hips like this. And then we're going to turn our toes at about a 45-degree angle. So we're coming in to a nice little stretch for our inner thigh. Good, and then we're coming back up to that tall kneeling position. Good, so we lean into it and we come up. Let's add some arms, coming to a T. Good, so we're going to sweep the arms over and up. So your right hand is sweeping over, and then we're coming back to that T shape. Use that left foot, press it into the mat. Okay, let's go for 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Coming up, we're going to send our right hand down, so it's right under the shoulder, and we're going to lift our arm up. If you have a weight, you can grab it, otherwise, no worries. We're going to press down with the arm toward our thigh, and lift it back up. Press down and lift. So I want you to feel length through the side body, all through here. We're getting longer as we lift, and then resist as we come down. Another thing I find really helpful in this position is pretending you're squeezing an orange under your armpit. So really using those muscles. Good for 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Lifting the arm up. Now our leg is going to lift up and tap. Lift up and tap. So this does not have to be a high lift. You should not feel like you're forcing your leg up here. Two. And one. We're gonna reach up. We're gonna tap the arm to the leg and then lower everything. Or lift the arm, lower the leg. So bring everything to meet each other and then lift it up. Good, taking 3. Beautiful, 2. And 1. Releasing down, sending your weight down if you have it. And then just turning towards your mat and taking a shell stretch. Good, so we're gonna come down on our forearms now. So elbows are under the shoulders. We're sending our left leg back. We're lifting up. We're making sure our hips are squared to the mat. Lift and tap. Good. Reaching long through the back toe. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up to pulse. Let's take 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. We're coming up onto our left hand. Our right elbow stays down. And we're going to rotate the hips towards the front. So instead of being down towards the mat, we are externally rotating here. We're going to bend our knee. And then we're going to drive our knee towards our elbow. And stretch the leg long. Okay, let's bring it in. And stretch. Okay. And if this is not feeling good for you, you can come onto your hands or stay down on your elbows, and you can take a lateral lift like this. Okay, nice. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg. Lift the leg maybe a little higher. Holding, pretending someone's pulling on your toe. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. We're going to take a little stretch. Open the knees. Press back. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do some ab work before we do that whole thing on the other side. So grab your ball or your pillow and have your weights by your side as well. And we're going to take our ball to the base of our spine. You want to shift ahead a little bit on your mat so you have enough room to roll back. We're going to take our weights beside us, and we're going to lift ourselves up onto our ball so that it's supported, our hips are lifted, and then we're going to pick our legs up one at a time to tabletop, so knees are over the hips. And we're going to take a tap down with the right, tap with the left. And if the ball or the pillow is not feeling good for you, you can just do this on the mat. No worries at all. Taking it a little faster. Let's go for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking the legs into tabletop again. We're going to open the knees out to the side and then bring them back together. So we're opening like a book and closing up. Nice, good. Keeping those legs in a 90-degree angle the whole time. Okay, let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the legs one at a time. Lift the hips up, grab your ball or pillow, and then we're going to roll all the way up to seated. So now we're going to take our ball, it's coming in between the shoulder blades like this, and we're just going to lie back so we're supported. Just going to fix my screen so you can see me a little bit better. We're just supported like this. We're taking our hands behind our head. We're arcing over our ball or pillow. And then we're coming up for a crunch, keeping those elbows wide. Good, so now we are into those upper abdominal muscles. And let's come up, take a pulse, up, 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 up. Good. Try not to pull on the neck here. You really want to keep those elbows wide. Just let the head fall into the hands. Nice. Let's go for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to take the arms together, hands together. Sorry. We're going to lift up. Your hands are drawing through your legs. And then we're going to lower back down, lift those arms overhead, come up. So we're lifting off the ball or pillow very slightly. We're all going to have really strong abs by the summer, if we don't already, from all of these home workouts. Let's go for 8. Good. Taking 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way up to seated. Let's take our props off to the side, and we're going to come up for our side lying series on the other side. So this time coming into tall kneeling, our right leg is extended. Just give you a second to set up here. We're going to turn the toes out slightly. Start with your hands on your hips, leaning into that leg, stretching the inner thigh. Good, and coming back up. Remember, if you need extra support for your knee, grab a pillow, grab a towel, fold your mat over. Let's add the arms. We sweep them over. And then come back through 2. Sweep them over. and back up. Beautiful. Just let this feel good on your body. Let's go for 4. 3. And 1, coming all the way up. We're sending our left hand under our left shoulder this time. Maybe grabbing one of your weights, having it close by. Coming up like this with or without your weight. Hips are shunting to the front. We take that arm down to our leg and lift it up. Good, bring it down and lift. Remember, you're squeezing an orange under your armpit. 3. Good, 2. And 1. Lifting the arm up. Now leg lifts up and down. Feeling our side glute fire up. Nice, good. Taking 4. 3. 2. And 1. We're going to add that arm. Arm comes to meet the leg. Tap. Good. Nice. Taking 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Sweeping that arm over. And we're coming down to a forearm plank, other side. Sorry, not a forearm plank. We're just coming down onto our forearms. We are sending our right leg behind us. We're squaring off our hips, and then we're lifting that leg up and down. So the heel is in line with our glute. Good, you've got it.
Isn't it a shame? I always feel the same. I gotta let go. No, I always smile for you. Call all you want.
And for 3. 1, lifting up, pulsing here.
You live with I mine behind.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping the leg lifted, planting our right palm, rotating so our hips face the front. We're going to bend the knee, drive the knee into the right elbow, and reach the leg long. And bend it in, and reach. Use that right hand to help you. Three, 2, 1. Reach it long. Pretend someone's pulling on your toe. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Open the knees. Press back into your shell stretch. Maybe rocking side to side, massaging out your glutes a little bit. And then slowly coming up, and we're coming onto our seat again. Grabbing our ball or our pillow and our weights. If we're coming on either side, we're taking our ball between our knees. And we're lowering all the way down onto our back. So from here, we're lifting our legs and then we're taking our ball between our ankles. We're gonna flex the feet. Squeeze in on your ball or pillow. We're working those inner thighs. Really trying to stretch, elongate the leg. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Squeeze, point the toes. We're going to take our hands under our hips like this. Lower the legs, and as much as you can without your back popping off the mat. We're going to lower them, and then lift. So right above the hip. Think slow and controlled. And if you want a little bit more in this exercise, squeeze that ball. Good. Taking 4, 3, nice, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to bend the knees in towards the chest, so get them nice and close. We're keeping our hands where they are. We're going to extend the legs, bring them up over the hips, bend them in. Nice. I know this one is hard. Let's do 3. 2. Good. Last one, hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. And we're going to come up to seated. Take your ball between your knees this time. So this is just going to give us a little bit more resistance on our inner thighs. We're going to come back. So hinging back into a 45-degree angle. Optional weights here. We're going to lift the palms up. Squeeze the ball. Good. So you're just holding the weights nice and steady. Slight bend in the elbows. Okay, let's pulse for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold the ball or pillow. We bring the elbows into the body and extend. So you're keeping that squeeze. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach, pulse on the ball for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the arms in. out. Squeeze that ball a little harder. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, squeeze for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw in and out. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, drop those weights down. Just have to turn my screen back on here. My screen keeps going black on me. All right, so we're coming up and we're just gonna fold forward, bottoms of the feet together. Just hinge over like this. Rounding the spine. Letting the head hang. And we're gonna come up, take the feet out, right where they were. We're not gonna use a ball or pillow this time, but we are gonna grab onto our weights. And we're gonna bring the elbows to the side body. Weights are coming up to the shoulders and we're hinging back to 45 degrees. So you can either stay here, dig your heels into the mat, or you can lift your legs up for balance. We're gonna take the arms out for a little bicep curl. Draw them in. Good, out and in. Nice, so this is your first option. First option is down here. Second option is here. Third option, we're gonna take the legs straight together and bend them. So coming into a teaser position. Nice work, let's go for 4, 3, beautiful, 2, and 1. Good, reach those legs up. Reach the arms in line with the legs. Hold, squeeze the legs together. 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything down with control. Drop your weights. Take the bottoms of your feet together and pull forward. Good, we're gonna sit up. With your right hand, press into your right knee, and we're gonna twist to the left. We're just drawing that leg down a little bit more. Twisting the spine. Good, other side, take the right hand back. Left hand on the left knee. Now we're going to come all the way up. Close the legs, sweep over onto your knees. And then we'll take the right foot forward into a lunge. If you have any knee sensitivity, fold your mat over. Just so you have a little bit of extra support. We're going to leave our knee on the mat for this one. So untuck your toe. Getting really deep for this nice hip flexor stretch. And in the stretch, you just want to make sure your right knee is over top of your right ankle. And if you want to deepen that stretch, come on down to your forearms. Then come on up. We're going to fold back. Feel the glute. We're going to flex the front foot. Coming into a hamstring stretch. So feeling that through the back of our leg. And then we're going to lean forward. Just as much as feels comfortable. So you can tent your fingertips like this. Or you can walk your hands forward, whatever is feeling good for you. And let's sweep that leg around, taking the left leg out, making sure the knee is tracking over the top of the ankle, and then coming back into that nice hip flexor stretch. Remember, you can come down, deepen that stretch by taking your forearms down. Coming up, folding back, flex your front foot, and reaching forward. Let's sweeping that leg around, coming into a quadruped position, hands guarding the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes, hike the hips up, and pull up the feet one at a time, driving those heels into the mat. Good, slowly walking in. Walking the hands back. And then once you're here, bending the knees, connecting chest to thighs, letting the head go. Shaking your head. Releasing any tension here. Then whenever you're feeling good, slowly roll up. Slow as you can. Restacking the spine. Shoulders coming on top of the ribs, and then head is the last thing to lift. Good. We are all done for tonight. How does everyone feel?
Great. That's great. Thank you so much.
Good, you're welcome. And if anyone wants me to include anything special in next week's class, feel free to send me a note. I'm also on Instagram, so you can reach out to me there. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Tuesday evening, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.